Enough of this kiddie shit. It's time to step it up by playing a game where killing people with shards of glass and plastic bags is part of the opening tutorial. Hello everybody, I'm Square-Eyed Jack and today I'll be taking a look at the disaster piece known as Manhunt. Why? Because I'm a sick fuck apparently. From the people who gave us the iconic Grand Theft Auto series, who are all sick little shits for working on this game, Manhunt was released in 2003 to a boatload of controversy, the only way Rockstar knows how to market a game. Manhunt was restricted and banned in various countries including Australia, New Zealand and Canada to name a few. Apparently, the game was too violent. What are they talking about? This fellow on the cover looks friendly enough, and the gameplay is sickening? You know what would be a great idea? Making a game where the only objective is to fucking murder people. The parents will love it. Two things before we start. Spoiler alert and be warned. This game gets pretty messed up. A bit late for that considering I just showed you a man being decapitated by the protagonist of this fun little adventure. Our difficulty options are fetish or hardcore. I'm getting some really positive vibes from this game. James Earl Cash was on death row for 3 years and was finally being executed. He wakes up to a world that thinks he's dead. Lionel Starkweather informs Cash that he can help him. We take the earpiece and head out into the world. To do what? Kill people, that's what. We get a basic tutorial like most games, except this tutorial teaches us how to kill people with whatever we can find lying around. Wire, various melee weapons, and eventually guns. Did I mention kill people? Already, this game is making me feel uncomfortable. When you do well in video games, it gives you a sense of accomplishment. Yay! I just beat this really long and hard level that has little to no fucking checkpoints in it. Luckily, I've mastered the art of breaking people's fucking faces in to accomplish this goal. Level 1 completed. This game is mostly stealth, hiding in the shadows waiting for victims. Something I can really relate to. You can tap on walls or throw items to attract attention. When you get behind them, lock on and leave your mark. Great! The longer you hold the attack button, the more brutal moves you can perform. While it helps to change it up a bit, it isn't required as the lowest option still kills them. All this is really for is style points. After each level, you get a score, and by getting a good score, you can unlock concept art and bonus levels. As we get into the game a bit further, we gain access to some real weapons like nail guns, pistols, shotguns, high-powered rifles, and machine guns. This is where the stealth gameplay starts to blend with a bigger focus on action, spending some missions stomping around like a psychopathic killer, blasting shit out of people's assholes. But with any amount of fun comes increased difficulty. I found this game to be quite a challenge. You can find pain pills scattered throughout the levels, but as tempting as it is to grab them when they appear, learning to leave them behind and backtracking through these vast, empty spaces to retrieve them is the key to success. Also, not dying a lot, that helps too. It also doesn't help that the missions are so long. 30, 40, upwards of 50 minutes for some. And as I mentioned before, checkpoints are few and far between. It really sucks making heaps of progress only to die because all of a sudden this game needed a segment where you use a crane to pick up and move a fridge while also flinging it at bad guys in the process. In between some of the levels we get cutscenes of all the criminals lurking around in the darkness, which reminds me, this game is so fucking dark. Look at this. It doesn't help when I pause the game to take a phone call, only to come back and have it glitch out, making it even darker. Thank God for the minimap. I couldn't imagine playing this game without it. The enemies in this game are absolutely terrifying. White supremacists, smileys, these guys with the baby masks. It's just so creepy. We also have these Nazi stormtroopers who do all of Starkweather's dirty work. This guy Starkweather, what is his problem? One of the missions sees Cash's family taken hostage and we need to save them. If the guards are alerted, the family will be executed. Great. You might be wondering, why is this guy sending Cash through a crash course of violent slashing? Are you sitting down? I mean, most likely. This whole game is a snuff film. A snuff film is a genre where real people are killed for the entertainment of the viewer, and this sicko Starkweather is using Cash as his main actor. I don't know how Starkweather manages to convince all of these criminals to go out and hunt Cash, when they know he'll most likely disembowel them. Maybe Starkweather gives good head. Huh? Get it? Because you can cut a man's head off with a machete and fucking throw it at someone? Fun! I'm a guy who can appreciate fine detail. Look at the writing on the walls. Look at the crows that feast on human corpses. It's important to take a break from fucking murdering people and enjoy the little things in life. Then when reality bitch slaps you with a baseball bat, you realise that some of these missions are fucking terrible. Level 5, Fueled by Hate, includes an escort mission, but not a person, a can of fuel. Funny. You can't attack while holding this thing, and it makes you walk really slow. My method up to this point had been to get seen and then run into the shadows and hide. Kind of difficult when I have to lug this thing around. We also have traditional escort missions, but these are much easier. You just tell the person to stay hidden while you go out and kill shit. At least there is some variety in the gameplay, which is accompanied by some great levels, train yards, shopping centres, and mental institutions, to name a few. The music that accompanies these levels is also really good. It can get your heart racing at some points, while sending chills down your spine elsewhere. As we get through the game, Starkweather sends us to Wonderland, where we need to follow this bunny. At the end, Cash is trapped to be killed, but it's unsuccessful as Cash is now a bloodthirsty freak show. We get some assistance from a reporter and make our way to Starkweather's mansion, ripping through gangs, cops, SWAT, and the stormtrooper Nazi goons. As we progress, we get short cutscenes of a chained up figure known as Pigsy that eventually breaks free. One of the hardest missions in the game is Border Patrol, trying to get into the director's mansion. Once inside, we break through all of the guards and make our way to the elevator where we're confronted by Pigsy for the first time. Okay, the final level, Deliverance. Let's roast some pork. I just need to get a weapon. Oh, there's one. Oh. That scared the shit out of me. Look at this guy. What a psychopathic killer. A man, I think, with a pig's head who lives up here in Starkweather's attic for the sole reason of producing snuff movies. Wrap your head around that. After getting a good look at Pigsy, I'm reminded of one of my favourite childhood TV shows, Ace Lightning. There is a character in that known as Pigface, and the resemblance is amazing. We stalk Pigsy for a bit, murderize him, and get hunted by some stormtroopers. After high-fiving their faces with a fucking chainsaw, we confront Starkweather. He shoots us a bit and then monologues. This game is so dark, I couldn't even see him there. We give him Pigsy's chainsaw as a token of our gratitude, and Cash slips away never to be seen or heard of again. And this reporter gets all of the credit for bringing the snuff director down. Fucking bitch! Well, that was Manhunt. Have you turned the video off in disgust yet? Because I have. This game is okay, I enjoyed playing it, but it is not perfect at all. There is a lot of very long, slow stealth levels, but the thing that gets me the most is the violence. Who thought this was a good idea? Hey kiddies, isn't it fun to axe people's fucking faces off? Manhunt gets 6 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe and share. I'm Square-Eyed Jack and have a great fucking day. Thanks for watching.